What's up guys, John Link here at the Dark Wolf Artisan Shop here in Kansas, home of the Road Widgets studio, where we review the gear to make sure it's what you want to take out on the road. In this video, we're going to compare the differences between a portable butane stove and an induction cooktop. Both have their advantages, but what's right for your rig in your scenario? Stick around and you'll find out what's best for your rig. So the great battle between these two types of cooking devices begins here. We have the desktop and the Volcano. Both great options. We're going to dive into the specifics of what your rig may require. Now, let's put a situation here. Maybe you've already built out your rig and you have not built in the traditional oven and cooktop and you have to find a solution. These are the two main things you're going to be running into. And we're going to talk about the induction first. Now, this thing is pretty awesome. The reason why it's super cool is because it heats up food, water, whatever, really quickly. This surface has a heating element, and when you put a pan on here, it directly contacts that heat and heats it up. The other really cool thing about this is that you don't really need a fuel source like propane or butane. You can just plug it in and you're good to go. Just flick on the switch and start cooking. But that kind of leads me into the other part that could be a downfall to this is it pulls 1800 watts. So you're gonna need either a massive battery bank or enough solar to keep up with your cooking needs. So depending on where you are in the country, depending on where you're planning to travel, depending on how often you're gonna cook, is going to decide whether or not that is a good call. For me personally, I don't have the battery power to keep one of these going. So something to take into consideration. Very fast cooking, very easy cooking, lots of power. So these are great. The Volcano portable gas stoves are awesome. This hatch opens up here on the side and you have a butane that goes in there. You flip this over, giving you your cooking surface. This locks in and you have a self-igniter in here. Oh, look at that, we got fire. It's pretty easy. You see how fast I did that? And we didn't need electricity. Moving on with the portable gas stove, one of the great benefits versus an induction cooktop is the portability. You can take this thing all over the place. You do not need to plug it into the wall. It runs off of fuel, which also runs into my next point about one, is that you kind of have to go hunt down fuel for these. And it's not really hunting. You can get them just about anywhere, but it's just another thing, right? You either have, with the induction cooktop, you need the power or you need the fuel. It's just about what works best for your rig and your lifestyle. For me personally, I like these. I like hunting down the butane versus the battery power or the solar. I just don't have the power to run one. But if your rig has a big solar array or a large battery bank, the induction cooktop may be the way for you. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. If you enjoyed that comparison video, let us know in the comments below. And if you have anything else that you guys want us to do a pros and cons video on to kind of make sure it's what you need in your tiny living, let us know in the comments and we'll get right to it. Until next time, we'll see you down the road.